Hey, my sweet little friends, welcome to my channel. So before I get started, I really need to just say how much I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. You have really shown me a lot of love and support, and I greatly appreciate it. I really didn't think I was going to get all the love that I get, and it just really means a lot. And I'm not going to get into religion or anything like that, but I really do feel like the Lord brought all of the best people and put them here with me. And I just love you guys. So I'm super, super excited for today because I've been putting this one off and I am super ready to do it. So first base color, I am using Paparazzi Simply Lovely because I'm going to be using some pops of color today. So I wanted the background just to be kind of simple because I want the colors to really be able to come out. Because we're going to be using this plate that speaks to my peace-loving heart. It is Pretty Fingers by Robin. I don't see the name of the plate. I will have to look it up and put it in the description for you. Oh my gosh, y'all. This plate, I had to have it. Look how super cute. It just like all the things that just, I don't know, I just love it so much. So, lava lamp, the little buggy. Why am I so blank? Well, I guess because I always called him a bug. Um, the van, it's got the larger images, the smaller images. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much. Okay, so let me think what I'm going to start with. 'Cause I'd already planned out the images I wanted. So I know I want the larger one instead of the smaller one because it'll fit on the nail tips. So I'm going to, I think, I was thinking about using straight up black, but I think I'm just gonna go to Manuology's Acorn B498. I'm gonna see if it'll pick it up. If not, I may need to bring out my sticky stamping polish. So we'll see. I always feel like I should have been born in a different time because I love like, oh, that picked up just fine. Let me just get them extra pieces off. I always feel like part of me should have been in the 50s and part of me should have been in like the hippie times. Not for like, I like the style. I like the peace and the love, that sort of thing. Gosh, if everybody would just be kind to each other, this world would be a much more beautiful place, right? She's so cute. I love her. That's me. She would be my 15, 16-year-old self because I loved I've like at the time they started bringing in like some they called them I guess flare jeans at the time. I always referred to them as a bell bottom, but I always thought they were so cute and like the little flower crowns. Okay, next I want to get the large lava lamp because there's a small one over here. It looks like the little guy is kind of super close to it, so I'm gonna have to see if I'm gonna need to separate or anything. Oh, I missed a little piece at the bottom I was trying to get. Okay. Oh, I kind of need I'm gonna pick that up one more time. That double scrape, I think. I mean, it's fine, but I feel like I could get that little piece of lava better. Okay, so I'm just concentrating on this portion first because since it was so close. That way, before it dries, and then I'll get the extra pieces on my lint roller. Okay, I love it. I just saw somebody talking about this plate recently, and I was like, yes, I got to get it out and let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna flip it because I want the car and I want the van, but I feel like the smaller images will fit better, even on my nail tips. I don't know. Sometimes I'm surprised and I'm like, oh, I actually could fit the big one, but we'll see. Got the extras off. Because it's such fine lines, it's not super opaque looking, but I think with me reverse stamping, I think it'll be okay. Okay, and then we'll come get the car. This one's also kind of touching that lamp, lava lamp, so yeah, it's missed the front of the car, so I'm gonna have to redo it. So I'm turning the plate, and it's kind of like maybe there's a little piece of it actually kind of missing. I'm gonna try it this direction. Let's see if we can't get it better. I don't know. Okay, once I get all this off, I think it will be just fine. So I'm gonna pause and get the rest off. Okay, now the very front of the car's got that little dark area, but it's because it's touching on the lamp. It'll be okay. I'm just gonna work with it. Honestly, I think this is gonna be probably one of my favorite plates from her. So cute. Okay, so then I'm gonna do a couple things. So I want these glasses right here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get the parts that's really close first. Okay. It does make because it is touching, it's peeled it a bit, but I think we'll be all right. So there's that one. I'm trying to give that just a second to dry because I'm gonna actually flip the stamper and try to get my other piece. So I was having to find it. Also, I like all the other little people too, and it's got the like a peace sign, a frog with a peace sign. But I want this image, so I don't know. I may not be able to fit it on the same stamper. I'm gonna try. If not, I'll just go back and get it. Okay. I did get it. It's just not opaque, so we'll have to do that one more time and be back. I think that's the best it's gonna get. Because, excuse me, good grief, because it's such fine lines, but it picked up fine. So we're gonna start with Our Lady here. Um, and also originally for the background, I was like so back and forth on a couple colors. So I'm hoping I picked the right color. So right now I'm gonna do her shorts. I'm just gonna do them like a denim color. And this is Candy Moyo 928. This is the color that draws down matte. So you kind of got to work a bit faster than what I am. I'm trying to concentrate because it's not a very large area. Okay. Okay. I was gonna put yellow dots for her little flowers on her flower crown, but now I've decided I'm gonna do white because I think I want to do the flowers on with a couple with them yellow. I messed that one up. Was it good? They're little bitty, so it's hard for me to see. Even with my magnifying glasses on, y'all. No, I need to go to the eye doctor. Okay, so I'm just doing the middle one in yellow, and I'm gonna do the other two in a different color. So the yellow is Paparazzi, Be Optimistic. And then for the other two, I'm gonna go to Paparazzi Dandelion Fuzz. And if you're wondering an update on the air conditioner situation, so my husband had looked at it and figured out it was the fan, and the the friend of his the brother of his friend didn't come because he didn't have that part, but somebody else was going to get the part and basically walk my husband through fixing it. And I've been telling everybody pray for me because first of all, it's still hot. I'm having to wait till he can get to it. Probably, hopefully tomorrow. And he's he's not like an air conditioner person. So I'm really hoping it'll be okay and go safe and all the things. So that's where we're at with it. Okay, I had to think about it. I want to give little sis a hot pink shirt. So let's do color vibe and filling it. So also got a little belt on, which it got colored in except for the middle portion. I'm gonna put just a little bit more on this side because I can see through it a bit much. Okay. Mm. Okay, I've just got a little bit of that yellow. I'm gonna put that for the center of her belt. Okay, I think for her boots, I'm gonna use Candy Mayo 952. I used to, when I was a teenager, would like to sometimes wear platforms. And I had a pair of sunglasses that were like the rounded ones, not like a flower shape like like that, but just round and they were purple. Ah, they were so fun. I'm telling you guys, I was born in a different time, or should have been. Um, yeah, so I'm not so sure about all the business side of this stuff, but we had this weird thing. Well, it's weird to me because I'm not used to it. I'm just trying to do some nail stuff, but I guess it's a like a type of advertiser maybe that's like I don't know, you get if you don't know, you get these things that like they're like, "Oh, we'll boost your channel, da 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 da." And I don't know, sure most of that's a gimmick, but it was like has a picture of me and my channel with a video. And I'm like, a video of me and my videos. I'm like, what that's awkward. Like, I don't know what that's about. Anyway, just thought I'd share that because I was like, what the heck? No, you gotta be so careful with stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Sally Hansen Instant Coffee 1 through 8. I'm using my other brush because since it's a larger area I can do. Also, like it's crazy because like I never did Instagram until a little while after starting my channel. I decided to go ahead and add over there. So I had a lot to learn. And then I've been seeing like others talking about that people will follow you and they'll say stuff like, you follow me, I follow you back, sort of a thing. And I've recently started seeing that. Um, and then once you, basically after you follow them, they unfollow you. It's like, I guess their way of like growing their followers and like making you think they're gonna stay following you and don't. Have you guys noticed that? Or do you even pay attention to it? I guess I wouldn't pay as much attention if I wasn't doing like the nail thing. Like if I wasn't, like if I was just doing it to do it. I also got to do her legs, if that makes sense. But yeah, I was like, I noticed that now. I don't know, like why. Like, I guess in a way it makes it feel like, I don't know, not nice. For her hair, I think I'm gonna mix some of Sally Hansen Central Bark, um, and some of Kenny Mayo 941. It's like a chocolate brown, but I think I want it just a peach darker than this. So I think mixed together, maybe it'll be fun. So I will pause and get this mixed up and be back. All right. How are you all doing? What's going on? Do you have plans for the weekend? My plan is just going to be to have some air conditioner. I was like, once again today, I was like, what's today? I'm telling you what, I cannot keep up for anything. I was like, oh my gosh, it's Friday. I can't believe it. I feel like it just went fast for some reason. I guess I was a bit more busy the past few days, so maybe that's why, but man, time flies. All right, so I'll do the other side and come back. Okay, well, let's look at her. Oh, I love her. That's fun. Okay, lava lamp time. So there's so many fun things we could do with this. I was sitting here like going through trying to decide. So I think what I'll do for like the um not the bubbles, but the other portion we'll do color vibe and highlighter. I haven't used this color in a minute. I think it'll be fun though. I'm going back to my thinner brush. Also, I wanted to say, anytime I do any sort of hauls, because I got to thinking about it last night after my the haul I did yesterday. I hope I never, ever, ever make any of you feel pressured into getting anything, because that is certainly not my intention. I understand completely things are rough, at these times, but anytime, it can be anytime just because if it goes okay for one person doesn't mean it's always going okay for another person at any given time. So please never, ever, ever feel pressured here to get anything. I just like to show you friends. Okay, I'm kind of looking just to see how this is if it's gonna show up the way I want. I'm kind of wanting to put a little bit more. So I'm having to tap it a bit to get it a little bit more opaque. I also wanted to say, like I've mentioned, like I would love to be able to make it to like a 500 subscriber count at my 1 year mark, which is like May 30th or 31st. I'll have to look again. I got it screenshotted. But I just wanted to say, guys, if I never even make it past what we're at now, it's okay. I love to do this. I'm gonna do this regardless of ever making it to a specific number or ever like being on any PR list or anything like that. I'm still gonna do this because I love it. So I just wanted to mention that. Okay. Okay, so I thought this would be a fun color for the rest of it. Fresh paint. Let me see what he called. Sophia. And this is one of the ones I got from Five and Below years ago. And I just told somebody yesterday or the day before that I haven't been in so long because it's in a town that's like 40 minutes away and the traffic is horrible. Like it makes it not, for me, with my anxiety, it makes it not even worth going. So I couldn't even tell you what all they have anymore. But I did get that at that time. My daughter had a lava lamp. I'm not sure if she still does. I haven't seen her use it in a minute. Okay, for the rest, we'll go to LA Colors Mod. I guess I should say too, like, as far as my channel growing, I would, yeah, of course, I'd love it to, but I'm not, even like I'm just saying, even if it doesn't, I'll still be here, friends. Lord willing. I tell you what, yesterday I had the weirdest thing because I've been telling y'all, or I've mentioned to y'all recently about just my tiredness issues. Yesterday, I don't know what happened. I just like, I was trying to, um, actually, I'd started my video and let me get some more out. I, just all of a sudden, I felt like I need to lay down and just immediately go to sleep. Like, that was, I don't know. It was the weirdest thing ever. I have done that before, but there's no explanation. Like I mentioned, I had recently had blood work and it looked okay. So I do not know what that was about. Don't know what happened. Not fun. And then I got kind of nauseous and I was like by myself. And so I was like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's a good idea for me just to go to sleep because I was like, I don't know. Am I not going to wake up? I don't know. So I had to really fight. And it was so weird. I don't know. Maybe it's God's intervention. My brother ended up calling me and we got to talking. I told him what was going on. So he just stayed talking to me and eventually I did eat something and I did come out of it, but it was weird. Now, I've mentioned before too that diabetes wreaks havoc in my family. It really hit my dad really hard and others, so I try to watch for that, but my sugar looked fine at my blood work. So I don't know. It was weird. Okay, I'm gonna fix this little bottom portion and be right back. Okay. I know, I apologize. I do talk about health stuff a lot. I'm sorry. It is part of life, though. Oh, that's fun, right? I like it. Okay, the van has quite a bit of small details. So, for the tires, I'm going to go to mod. That's that gray tone. And it's got fine lines, so I'm hoping I don't peel anything up. Okay, and I'll do the other one and be back. Okay, so for the bumper portion, I'm going to go to, that's the wrong one. Maybelline Serene Still. Yeah, they say when you once you hit 40, your eyes go, my gosh, they weren't joking, because I was fine till then, and then it's just, but I noticed a big decrease this past year. So I don't know, some of these so tiny. Let me try to hold it up a bit. I hope you guys can see it okay. Obviously, this is going to take me a minute. I'm trying to be so careful so I don't peel it up either. Okay, so I'm gonna do like this portion here and be back. You know what? I'm kind of thinking about it. I'm thinking it maybe it should be white. Thinking like peace, love, vans. It's kind of like white right there, aren't they? I'm gonna have to look. But what I could do is kind of do this portion, like around the window. So again, as you can tell, it's gonna take a minute. So what I'll do, I'm gonna turn it this direction, finish it off, and be back. Well, let me just show you. You might have to hold your breath, friends. But brace your pinky. Once you get started, just go, 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 go. Whew. Okay, trying to see. Okay, so I think I'll get these two little areas right here and then I'll be back. Okay, so yep, let's do that portion white. So I'll just do color vibe and white out. So yeah, I just really again appreciate how sweet you guys are to me. Because yeah, I didn't never did know what to expect, and this whole thing has just been out of my box, out of my comfort zone. Um, but I do love it, like I said. Um, and I'm sure at some point in time we may get some, I don't know, like haters or Karens. I hope not, guys, because I feel like I love so much what we have here. I feel like we've got a very close, loving, caring group, and it's like the best thing. It makes me happy. And I have to be completely honest, it's been a long, I don't use that word often. So it's really been good for me so much. And you guys have showed me that there are sweet, kind people out there, and I'm here for it. All right. Right, so for the windows, you'll know I like to use Color Vibe Lunar, Dollar Tree, you need it. I also like Color Vibe Frosted Petal, Dollar Tree, you need it. And I also have Kenny Mayo 932. Yeah, it just has the number. Also, Dollar Tree, you need it. So I think I'm going to use this one today because I've been showing the other ones more love recently. Also, I get so used to my regulars that comment. I believe me, I know I see you, my silent subscribers, and I appreciate you so much. Um, if you comment regularly, if I haven't seen you for a bit, I completely realize it, and I'm like, oh, I hope they're doing okay. So I do acknowledge you, friends. Okay, I got almost too much. Okay, so I'm trying to decide, do I want to do this also for the headlights, or do we do them in yellow? I gotta think a minute. Okay, we'll do yellow because it'll show up better. I'm just tapping a little bit of it off. Oh, I really need to tap a little more off. Okay, so fun band colors. For like around the lights has some flowers, so I'm taking that same color I used earlier for the lava lamp middle and put that around. Oh, I remember what I was gonna ask. Do y'all like how far you are, like this position, or do y'all want to be more zoomed out? Because I have you zoomed in. So tap, tap, tap so that I don't pill up. And I had to make sure I got enough polish on there so that it's not so dry that it starts to pill it. Okay, so I'll do the other one and be back. Okay, so this peace sign, the option would be to color, basically color around it, color in the middle, whatever color I'm going to do the van, and just leave it, or color that after, or hope that I can color it in. Let's just try it. So I'm going to do color vibe and squeeze me. Okay. I hope it'll work out. Having to bring it up so I can see it a little better. So I'm turning it with it so I can just go bloop. Okay, then the round part's gonna be a bit more difficult because it's not obviously straight. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to do my tapping. I know this is gonna take a minute, but if you're curious how I do it, otherwise, feel free to fast forward. So I feel like I'm missing, yeah, right here. So it probably would have been better just to do it the way I mentioned the first time, like basically color in the van, coloring in the middle of this, and then coming back to do it. Hmm. See, it's gonna start peeling, I can already tell. So I'm gonna leave it. Oh, but I am also gonna do that, these two little dots. Oh, are these lights too? What are these? I bet you those are lights too. Oh, I guess those have to be yellow. Okay, so I did that because I know this is gonna be long. Um, so yeah, make sure you have enough on the very, very, very tip of your brush to go doop, doop. Telling you guys, the sound effects help. Okay, fun van color. I want to do color vibe rowdy. Haven't used this one in a bit either. Also Dollar Tree. Pretty much all of them are, except the paparazzi ones are from CVS, and some of the LA colors are Walmart. I do got to be careful here, right there, so I don't interfere with the color of the windows, even though they're like if it was a dark tone, it'd be fine. You won't see it, but since it's a lighter tone, a see-through tone, if I get this color on there, probably see it. If I ever don't make sense, please just ask me below because I know sometimes I think I am. I know, like with my family, like what? Because whatever makes sense in my head doesn't come out the way I'm trying to make it make sense. So I'm also going to do the little window or little side window things, mirrors. Couldn't think what they's called. I'm looking for a minute trying to make sure that I'm doing this all the way or not. Because you could technically do two separate colors where those lines are. Also, we got the car left and then the little glasses and the What's the other thing I had? Smiley face. Right, I was looking to make sure I'm gonna keep that color tone going. So I am. So now that I for sure know, we'll just plop it on, y'all. I'm gonna turn it so I can go make sure I get my line. And actually, part of that is the van. So part of it will actually be this color because I left that space there to make that come through. Oh, I meant to leave the space for the what's that thing called? License plate. Okay, I had to hold it up to the light, see if I was missing anything. Also, I just mentioned on my acetone dish here, I'll just get my cotton and clean it out every now and then. Otherwise, it makes it mucky. So if don't do that, it does help. So sometimes when I go over a bit, I'll try to use my nail. I know I'm sorry, guys. Just kind of push it over, and that does tend to work. But it's a bit too dry right now, so now I can't do it. But just so you know. Okay. I'm also having to decide our car. I love it being to the side. And this is the smaller image, but it's not going to fit the way I really want it. So I'm either going to have part of it that's not on there, or we're going to have to turn it. And I don't know if I like it turned. So I'm having to think for a minute. I'm wondering if it would fit like so on this one, which isn't originally where I wanted it. So I gotta think for a minute because this is the next one we're gonna be reverse stamping. Well, that scared me. I thought I've just lost everything because I started so my stomach started like growling a lot, and then my back was hurting, and I had a sneezing fit, so I had to go get something to eat, take a break. While I'm talking, I'm gonna go back to that color for these windows. Um, and when I come back, it kept dinging at me. I couldn't get my recording screen to come back on, and then it still just did a ping at me. So I hope everything's all right on there. Okay, so I still can't decide what direction I'm going to place it. So we're just gonna paint it and decide once I start placing things. Sometimes I think my body agrees with my brain and thinks it's also born in the 50s. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do some white tires because they look like flowers. So let's just do that. So I'm just gonna tap around where the flower section is. And I'll also do that on the other one and come back. Okay, for the two flowers on the car, I'm gonna do the orange. And then I'm gonna do the other two little things on there in a different color. I think I want to do the middle of the tires in the orange as well. Okay, so I have LA Colors in Energy for the other little flower things on there. Or maybe they're leaves or so. I don't know what they are, but they're green, gonna be green. So I made an egg and basically like just with red tomatoes, basically like just sauteed them as well. I saw that on a video and I was like, oh, that looks good. When I was little, I I couldn't stand tomatoes or onions, anything like that. But of course I love ketchup because I mean that's different, even though they're made out of tomatoes. I also didn't like cheese. I know, guys, I know. I can't stand sandwich cheese. I only like cheese if it's on nachos or pizza. That's pretty much it. Okay, and there's a little bit of a section around the tire. I'm gonna go ahead and do those in gray in the mod color. But it's so weird how your tastes change as you get older, but when I grew up, then I started liking tomatoes on certain things, like burger or tacos, that sort of thing, and onions as well. But typically only with something or on something like that. But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, that looks like it might be good. So anyway, so I tried it and I put a little seasoning on it as well, and I really liked it. I did that the other day also. Listen, it don't have to be like a specific time. Like if I want something, I just have it at that whenever. It don't have to be like breakfast time because it's not breakfast time. I just wanted it. But yeah, just wanted to share with you in case maybe you want to try that, or maybe you already do. It's kind of like, I guess it would sound like an omelet, but it's kind of to me it tastes different because it's sautéed. Wait. And I did the back portion of the bumper and the little handle also in white. Sir, quit beeping at me. I don't know what's going on. Why are we beeping? I've not had this happen before. Okay, so I'm gonna do the car in yellow. And I remembered, beetle, they're a beetle, but we always would call them a bug. I know, that was a delayed thing, but I was thinking, right when I come back in here, I was like, oh, it's a beetle. So I'm just gonna do this all throughout the rest. Oh, I see a piece of something. I used to want one of these. Did any of you have one? I'm gonna tap over this portion so I don't interfere with the other pieces that are stamped on there. So since I'm doing this all the same, I will finish it and be right back. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, and I did get that yellow on those windows a bit too much. That's my bad. So I don't know if I probably won't be able to fix that. I don't know. That's disappointing. I think this beeping is driving me nuts. Is it doing that? I hope you guys don't hear it. But yeah, I'll decide on my placement in a minute. I think that I have a no, I know I do. I have a sensitivity to noises. More so after I got vertigo when I was in my early 20s. Um, yeah, I don't do well. Or like if it's just loud music, things like that. And I used to be like, oh, what's wrong with me? Anytime I don't like something, I'm like, what's wrong with me? Now, just recently, I'm trying to accept like that doesn't have to mean something's wrong with you. It just is, you just don't like something. Okay, I'm done renting. Let's do the glasses first. So I do want to do the middle of these in lunar. Oh, you can't see it. I'm taking that pink color we used earlier. Hmm. I just started debating something. Hold on. Yeah, I actually want to pull in the hot pink instead of this is the color we used on uh our girl's shirt over there. Um instead of the other color. It's also one thing if you already have placed it and you decide you want to do something different. When you use the cheap polishes, it doesn't bother you quite as much as it does your more expensive ones. If it was my more expensive ones, I just probably would have kept it. Not that I like wasting anything, but well, let me see. Maybe that is enough. I still gotta have a little bit more so it won't get on there. Okay. Okay, and I'll show it to you after we get this one painted. Okay, so for the eye area, we're gonna go to green. You know what? It has some dots for the very center, so let me do those in orange. Get on there, please. Okay. Now we'll do the green. So I was letting that dry for a minute while I was trying to decide on my placements. So I'm going to do the rest of the smiley in orange. Let's see. I had to make a new spot. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel like it was picking up well. Great. So I'll be turning it as I go. Okay, so I'll finish this and be right back. Okay, now I feel like I shouldn't have taken a break because everything's gone wackadoo. I got this thing beeping at me. It's loud outside, like motorcycles, cars. Somebody was mad, or I guess they were mad. They was hollering. Somebody was knocking real hard on the door. No, what happened, guys? I feel like I just entered another universe. All right, let's see these glasses. See if you can see that. I know my stamper's very loved. See that glare on that sheen on the glasses? Yeah, I like that. Okay. So now we'll just be applying and doing some small little finishes. So I've decided I wanted it matte. I'm trying to use what I have left. Still haven't found another one. I mean, I do have my Maniology one. I'll probably have to start using that one. But I want this one on this nail. It wasn't sticking the way it should have, so I was having to rock it to see which direction we'll lay it down. I'm sure it's because of this matte top coat. It's basically had it. Okay, hopefully this isn't gonna give me a hard time. Get on there, please. Good grief. All right, we're gonna place our little lady in the middle, hopefully. Just pressing down. I like her. Yeah, so I was looking for more of this one just because it cost-wise is, affordable. Um, the Maniology one isn't that bad. It's like $6, 6 or 7, which is better than that Sally Hansen one because it was like $12. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. But I didn't even notice that one last time, but I don't know. I just that sure is a lot for a drugstore polish, right? All right. This one I'm gonna try to get the car on, and I really just want it sideways. It's cute like this, but it just doesn't match the rest of the theme to me. So I think I'm gonna chance it. I'm just looking, guys. Don't tell me, don't change my mind, don't change my mind. Yeah, we'll just do it sideways and hope for the best. Okay, just get on what we can. So I'm concentrating the part I really want. Please get on there. See, now it's gonna make me wrinkle. Ooh, okay, that was a breath holder. And it actually made it on there. Yay. Obviously, you gotta turn it to see all of it, but it's okay. And this is the thing when I'm using the mat to apply my images, you gotta time it just right, more so than a shiny coat or a clear coat. Okay, so this one, I'm just going to just place them just randomly. Just making sure get it laid down better. And we're still doing some finishing touches. So what I want to do first, let's start with this one. We're pulling in this plate from Maniology M005. Look, guys, it's got peace signs, peace, love, stay wild, moonchild, love it. That will fit this so well. So I think I'm just gonna stick with Acorn. That way it'll show up so you can read it. Good grief, I was over here debating. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, so I want to do Stay Wild for this one. Having to go slow, that S started not wanting to get part of it. Okay, now I want to do, we're going to do both peace and love. So let's do, let's do peace first. Do it at the bottom. Then that piece started peeling up, so I had to go that way. So just take your time, friends, when you do this stuff. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I was debating because I also like Moonchild. I was trying to think. Okay, I need to get my blue stamped for you so I can get set them upright. So I'm gonna go to Manuology's Vaporwave B252, and we're gonna get a piece done. Trying to decide. I like these also, but I don't think I want to color those in. Thinking let's do let's take the big one. Let's see how well that looks on there. Oh, trying to save some of that. I'm sorry. Hate when I do that. Okay. Oh, why didn't you get on there? So we can still fit something. Let me think a second. So let's fit some of the small ones like this one. I'm gonna try Manuology's Yuletide Yellow B533 and see how that looks. I mean, I can go to this one, but let's just see. Try to make sure I get it in all that groove. Yeah, like that. That's the thing, gotta make a quick decision if you're just gonna go stamping down. And okay, let's go to Miniology Sour Apple B378. We'll get this small one here and get it to the bottom because I feel like there's too much empty space. That's just me, but okay. Let me decide. Needs to be over here. Okay, I want to finish it off. I'm gonna get this one. I'm gonna just see if this color is gonna pick up or not. It may not, but don't know if not try. And I'm probably not gonna fit all of it on there. I just want at least a part of it. Oh, it did pick up. Let's get what we can. Okay, now I picked up Moonchild because I couldn't decide. We're gonna plop it here. Okay, I know this was crazy long. I am so sorry. I don't know what's happened. Just anytime I do that and you don't want to watch, just skip through, friends. So I completely understand. Okay, peace, love nails. What am I gonna call these? Groovy nails. I haven't decided yet. You'll see it when it's in the title. But I super love this. This really speaks to my heart. Super fun. I really liked this. So these are going to be some I'm keeping. But just because I don't know, they feel like me. So I wanted this one just to have all the like peace, love themes, little symbols. Added the moon child just to finish pulling it together. I really like the glasses. I like the smiley too. And then our little beetle. Got the little windows colored. Actually, that yellow on the windows didn't show up quite as much once it was stamped. So, and I like the added wild child. Not wild child, I'm sorry, it's wild. Love her. She's my favorite. Then we got our little van, peace van. It's got love and peace. To pull that one together. I like that one too. And then our lava lamp with fun colors. So again, I think the name of this plate is Groovy something. I'm gonna have to, again, I'll look and I'll put it in the description box because I'm sorry, I just can't remember the name. And I am so sorry it was so long. But thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you so very much. And until the next one, have a blessed day. And I love you, friends. Bye.